Okay guys, I just want to go over the staples of electric fencing. One of them is my favorite so far that I've spent some money on. This Ryobi speaker. It's Bluetooth, you can do auxiliary, all that good stuff. You can also charge your phone at the same time. The phone fits right back there and you can charge it with the USB right off that drill battery. That thing is wicked. Okay, so I'm listening to my podcast as I'm working around the field. Shout out to Working Cows podcast. That is wicked to listen to as we're doing fencing. The other thing is our side-by-side. Of course we need that. It has all my fencing gear in it and it's just part of functioning. You can use a truck, you can use a four-wheeler. We use everything. So this fencing here is what we use. It's 2,000 feet and Canadian, it was $106. That's probably your best bang for your buck, and it's easy enough to cut, splice, whatever you have to do, and it's cheap enough too that like if some of it goes wrong, you basically just chuck her and get some more. So that is one of my favorites if you can find that. So far it's been good quality for us and has worked. Nothing fancy. And then of course we have our T-posts, so 48-inch posts, and these are poly posts is what we use. You can get them from all different stores. And then we also have our reels. This one I gotta tighten up again, but these are interchangeable, so you just buy the one stand and then you can interchange between small or large reels. I have both, and then it also has a piece here so you can put it right around your neck and wind it up. It's easy enough to also attach onto like any of our four-wheelers, that kind of thing, if we're rolling it out in large quantities. The other thing is our boundary blade. I love this because it's no wires attached to it, sticking it into the ground and then testing. Those things break so easily. This goes in my pocket. It's easy enough to just press and it'll kind of tell you even before you actually touch the wire what it's rating. And yeah, so I love this. It also is perfect for fencing too because it has a knife with it. So yeah, that's basically our basics. I do typically have we don't use like really large like T-posts and stuff like that. The odd time we do. You can kind of see our neighbor's property there. There's a line there. There's a T-post there that I'll bounce off of for strength. But honestly, like I kind of use the trees that we have, and I don't have any with me right now, but basically like a plastic string is all I use. It's actually weed whacker string that I've been using, and that allows me to tie off to any tree. So if this is my gate here, I can tie off from there and put my post, so I have extra strength to that post for the line that goes this way, so I can pull it nice and tight. But yeah, that's just my cheap way of fencing, and that's all you really need to get going, and that holds in our cattle once they're trained for single strand electric.